You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret-Hunter Wade. Annually, Cox seeks to recognize area volunteers that are preserving outdoor space for all of us to enjoy. By recognizing their outstanding contributions, we hope to inspire others to action. Finalists for the 2014 Cox Conserves Heroes program were just announced, and they are hoping for your vote. In Hampton Roads, John Stewart is committed to restoring wetlands through the Lafayette Wetlands Partnership, an organization which he founded. In Northern Virginia, Clint Fields is committed to the Green Spring Garden through Friends of Green Spring Gardens, both as a volunteer educator and through the events he coordinates to raise money and awareness for the gardens. And here in Roanoke, Brian Batteiger is a leader in trail building and maintaining trail building equipment for Pathfinder for Greenways, a nonprofit committed to development of the Greenway Network. Brian joins us now to tell us more about his work, along with Steve Waterman from the Cox Conserves Council. Thank you both for being here.
Good to be here.
It's great to see you. So Steve, let's start quickly, just for those who might not be familiar. What is Cox Conserves?
Margaret Hunter, Cox Conserves is an initiative that was started in 2007 by our parent company, Cox Enterprises. We're really focusing on three main areas now: waste management, idling reduction and carbon footprint reduction, and finally water management.
And all important things that we're encouraging internally.
Internally and externally as well.
Okay, and an external program that helps to spread this message of what we're doing with Cox Conserves is our Cox Conserves Heroes program, which I just mentioned. Can you tell us a little bit more about this program?
Yeah, that's an initiative that, again, our parent company began in partnership with the Trust for Public Land and Cox Enterprises. It really looks to recognize and reward folks in our community who either enhance or work on environmental projects, different parkways, greenways, that type of thing.
Great. So Brian, that brings you to the picture and why you're here, because as I said, you are the area's finalist. We have finalists from across the state, and you're representing Roanoke. So can you tell us the great stuff that you're doing that brought this nomination about?
Yeah, I've been with the Pathfinders for Greenways board for since 2003. And I've served as president, vice president, and secretary along the way.
All right.
And I'm also the chairman for the equipment committee, pretty much that whole time. We buy a lot of equipment to help with building and maintaining trails, and I help purchase that equipment and get grants for the equipment, and then maintain it. And as we get more and more, the maintenance is starting to grow a little bit.
And that's really the behind-the-scenes work that people don't think of.
Yeah.
They understand the hard work that goes into the trail building, but one more layer on top of that is the equipment.
Yeah, like in between the trail work days, we spend a lot of time just maintaining the equipment.
Absolutely.
So the Pathfinders board, we work to secure funding for the greenways and add like kiosk and benches and plantings along the paved greenways. And then in the trail plan, greenway plan, there's Class C trails, which are dirt trails. That's kind of where my passion is. And like at Carvin's Cove, on the weekends, I lead a crew almost every weekend, and we maintain trails and build new trails out at Carvin's Cove. Our group builds trails all over the place, like Mill Mountain and all the different city parks and county parks. I'm kind of focused on the Carvin's Cove right now.
And this is all work that you're doing aside from your regular job, because why? What gets you out there?
I love using the trails, and I like to have really nice trails to ride. They're local, so it's somewhat self-centered, so that you have more trails. And I enjoy seeing other people out there using the trails and staying healthy. The trails we work on, we maintain them for multi-use for equestrians and hikers and runners and mountain bikers. So I like that idea that everybody can share the trails and
right. Yep. Everybody can get out there and enjoy these.
Yeah. So just having better trails, having more better trails in the
That's
in
great.
The area.
So Steve, what's on the line for these folks?
Yeah, the exciting thing is there's a lot of money on the line. In Virginia alone, Margaret-Hunter, there's $15,000 that's going to be awarded, $10,000 to the first place winner, and $2,500 to each of the finalists.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So this is a great program, and Brian, we are so fortunate that you could come tell us all that you're up to, and we wish you the best of luck.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you both for being here.
Pleasure.
To learn more about all of this year's finalists and to cast your vote for the 2014 Cox Conserves Heroes, visit www.coxconservesheroes.com. I'm Margaret-Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.